Hi and welcome everyone to another video about prompting. Let me show you another way of advanced filtering inside of prompting, the way that most of our clients use. So that you know two different ways, like we support two different ways to do those filterings. But first, if you haven't installed prompting now, go inside of chromewebstore.com, enter prompt in, download it like I've done it before, and pin it right here so that you can click on it. So the first way of filtering, I've mentioned it in another video, was to click on here instead of the drop down and select some different things, and it would sort all of our values like we want. So also we have the option to sort it like this, to enter something, and then it would easily sort based on what we search. The same thing encounters also for the categories page, where you have for single prompts, you have also every time a search bar and the drop down with all of the values for each category, as you can see, also for the unused prompts, and for the folders. Here you can also search for the values inside of a folder with a drop down, etc. And this is like the first way to do this, to some sorting. But the second way, which is I believe more advanced, is the full screen mode. And here, as you can see all of the prompts, you have here like a filter button. When I click on here, I see some options, compatible options, incompatible tags, types, and prompt filtering. And what I can do now here is when, for example, I want to search for a specific prompt that is for Gemini, then I click on Gemini and I see no prompts that are compatible with Gemini. When I when I go, for example, ChatGPT, then it sorts all of the prompts that are compatible with ChatGPT. Or you can also select for Claude, but it would mean that the prompt is compatible with ChatGPT and Claude, not with like ChatGPT or Claude. So it must contain both. The same for incompatible models. Here you can see I've have one prompt that is not compatible with ChatGPT. Also with the tags, as I have shown you before, you can add tags to each prompt, multiple ones. Here you can select for example, holy prompt, and then you see both prompts are assigned with holy prompt. And here is also interview. When I click on interview, it will show up here. Also the same way, holy prompt and interview. When I click on all of it, then the prompt must contain all of the four tags to be displayed here. And when I am inside of the types, I have like funny questions. I can select this one. I see that this prompt is assigned with funny questions. When I go all types, then it will just not validate any for any type. When I go inside of test, you see this one, and instead of text, this one. And the special thing is that when you have tags, but no prompt is assigned with any tag, like for example, you have, for example, the interview tag, but this interview tag, there is no prompt assigned with it. Let me show you what I mean. When we are, for example, instead of the interview tag, you can see that there is one prompt assigned with the interview tag. If, for example, I say, okay, example prompt, like just to remember, we had here the interview tag. Now, when I go inside of here and I remove the prompt from this tag and I go back here, then it won't display me the interview tag even though it exists. But for performance and to work more efficient, We don't display any tags that haven't been used on prompts. When I go inside of here, for example, let's say BBC article prompt, I go inside of here and I would select a tag, for example here, and I would match it up with interview. I select it, then you see, okay, this field is now available again. And when I click on it, then you see BBC article prompt. And also, this is also with the types and the prompt filters, of course, the rarely used one, recently used one. Yeah, those are the more advanced filterings that you have. And these filter options, you have it across all of the categories. You can go inside of the filters and do your filterings. But here you see no prompts with a tag here. So it won't display anything as described previously. Also inside of the all prompts, of course, single prompts, categorized, dynamic, static, unused, or trash. You can also filter up the trash. And yeah, that was what I wanted to show you. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope it will leverage your boost your productivity with more for better searchings. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this one and see you in the next one. Peace.